Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So my question today is how to develop packaging that delivers convenience and customized service. First, as the starting point, we have to understand the consumer, what a consumer wants or likes. For example, if we look at specific consumer segments, for example, the LOHAS consumers, which are lifestyles of health and sustainability, consumers that value health and sustainability issues. Or, on the other hand, we can look at the senior consumer segment, which is growing enormously in the becoming years. So only by looking at these two segments, we can already conclude that the preferences and needs also with packages can be very different for different people. So how do we differentiate the packaging? In these pictures, a very simple example, a simple way to differentiate and what is done already in the stores is the choice of color. We can make a really huge difference only by the choice of color to build our product. But we could take the customizing of the packaging a lot more further. And with customizing, I mean making specifications or making the package according to specific requirements. In short, it means modifying. And the most typical way is to have either the text or images modified. Package customization can be done for the specific target groups, for campaign products, or to influence the brand image, for example. In the picture, there are cases of customized packages, and there can be found different levels of customizing. I will go deeper into the levels. We can divide the levels of customization into personal level and group level. At personal level, there are two options: to custom-made the package for a specific person. In this case relates when we have the product also custom-made to only to one person. So we would have a unique product that would need a unique packaging. So a very rare example. But on the personal level, we also have another option, which is to use a so-called traditional mass product and customize it according to the person specifications. At group level, we also have the two options: either to customize the packages for the specific chosen target group, or to make different versions of the so-called mass product for more than one target groups. I highly recommend for all the people producing consumer products to take a look at these levels and see how they suit for the target group of your product. On the other hand, in package development, convenience is important every time. You can never forget it, because packaging that makes life easier is really the key. And with convenience, I mean, for example, the easiness to open, reclose, easy to hold in hands, to pour, the visual usability, the easiness to read the text, the packaging size, and the overall quality of the packaging. And why convenience is so important? It is because if a packaging makes a positive difference in the consumer's life, they are likely to buy the packaging. And even more importantly, they are likely to buy it again. The convenience essentials are really easiness to open and easiness to read. And at VTT, we have developed a test method to test the easiness to open packages. In the test, a trained sensory panel evaluates the openability attributes of the packaging. And based on the test results, the Finnish Rheumatic Association can recognize a label easy to open for the packaging. Also, the easiness to read is highly important. But the visual information will not reach the users if the information is hard to read or understand. And still today, the readability of packaging is causing everyday challenges. Currently, we are developing a test method to test the readability of package text in a project called HELP. The project focuses on the easiness to use pharmaceutical packages. And we will publish this test method later on. To conclude my presentation, I would like to point out these few trends. Packages for mass markets are not enough anymore in all cases. We also need customized packages for specific target groups. Production to stock is changing and has already changed a lot to production by orders. The growing number of products and changes in the product selections at stores is resulting in the shorter life cycle for products and packages. And this means even more competition at the stores and making the package convenience even more important also. The role of packaging in sale and service is becoming even more important all the time. And this results to the growing demand for flexible on-demand production and packaging that delivers convenience and customized service. And this was all that I had to say today. I would like to thank you for your attention. And if you are interested in any of these topics, please feel free to contact me also later on.